All right, today we're talking about a new tool from Google that might just completely change how you deal with information. It's called NotebookLM, and its whole promise is to take all your scattered documents and notes and turn them into something clear, compelling, and, well, useful. So does it actually deliver? Let's dive in.
I mean, you know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You're just buried under a mountain of research papers, meeting notes, project briefs, and finding that one key piece of information feels totally impossible. It's like searching for a needle in a digital haystack. It is pure information overload, and frankly, it's exhausting. Well, this is where Notebook LM comes in. Think of it as your own personal AI research assistant, but with one huge critical difference. It's grounded. Now, what does that mean? It means it learns and answers questions based only on the documents you give it. No random facts from the internet, no making things up, just your trusted content. That's a game changer.
So let's really unpack that idea of grounded AI. Because honestly, it's the foundation of what makes this tool not just another cool piece of tech, but something that's actually reliable. So, how does it all work? It's actually really straightforward. You can upload up to 50 different sources at a time. We're talking PDFs, Google Docs, slides, even just links to websites. But here's the real magic. Every single summary, every answer it gives you is pulled directly from the content you provided. And it even gives you citations to prove exactly where it got the information.
This really puts the difference in a perspective, doesn't it? The old way was just chaos, endless highlighting, copying and pasting into a dozen different files, trying to remember where you saw that one perfect quote. With NotebookLM, you get automatic summaries. You can ask a direct question like, what were the main conclusions from last quarter's report? And boom, you get an instant, cited answer. It takes all those disconnected files and turns them into one smart workspace.
Okay, so how do you actually go from a big pile of documents to real, genuine understanding? Well, the workflow is surprisingly simple. Let's break it down. It's really just a simple four-step process. First, you upload your sources. Second, you start asking questions. You're literally having a conversation with your documents. Third, as you find interesting things, you save them to a notes page. And fourth, and this is where it gets really fun, you take those notes and transform them into completely new things.
And when I say new things, I mean you go way beyond just a text summary. The Studio panel can generate structured study guides and visual mind maps. But it doesn't stop there. It can create a podcast-style audio summary for you. It can even create a narrated video explainer. This is where NotebookLM goes from being just a research tool to a full-on content creation engine.
But just recently, Google gave this video feature an incredible superpower. It's a brand new multimodal AI model, and it has the best name ever, Nano Banana. Now, I know this sounds like a crazy exaggeration, but it's really not. With this new integration, the line between your research notes and a polished visual presentation completely blurs. Your static documents can now genuinely become a movie. So what is Nano Banana exactly? It's a new kind of AI, a multimodal model, which is a fancy way of saying it understands both text and images. So it doesn't just grab random stock photos. No, it actually reads your documents, understands the context, and then generates unique illustrations that visually represent your key ideas. It's storytelling that's actually tied to your source material. And this gives you incredible creative control. You get to choose from 6 different visual styles. Need something for a corporate brief? Go with cinematic. Creating educational content? Watercolor is perfect. You can actually match the visual tone to your audience and your message. It's awesome. They've also added this new brief format, which lets you create these super concise 30 to 60-second video summaries. I mean, these are perfect for sharing on social media or just sending a quick update to your team. Okay, the technology is fantastic, but who is this actually for? Let's talk about some real-world situations where this would be a lifesaver. If you're a student, this is a dream come true. Imagine feeding it a dense 50-page academic paper and getting back a 5-minute video explainer and a structured study guide. I mean, talk about a revolutionary way to learn and revise complex topics. For professionals, the value is just immediate. You can take that long quarterly report or a transcript of a 2-hour meeting and instantly generate a 60-second video brief to share with everyone. It's all about efficiency and making sure your message actually gets heard.
And for educators, this is such a powerful tool for engagement. You can take your standard curriculum documents and transform them into dynamic, visual, multimedia teaching materials that can captivate students in a way that a wall of text never ever could. So when you put all of these pieces together, it becomes really clear why this tool is getting so much attention. Let's bring it all home with the final takeaway. Ultimately, it's this combination that makes NotebookLM so powerful. It bridges that huge gap between just understanding your material and then actually creating something new from it. It turns static files into dynamic media. And because it's grounded in your sources, you can trust the output. It's a true all-in-one intelligent workspace. You know, this quote from the source material really just says it all. Simply put, Google has nailed it with NotebookLM, combining comprehension, creation, and communication into one intelligent workspace. It just hits the nail on the head. Which leaves us with one final fascinating question to think about. If all your documents, all your notes and reports, if they could actually talk, what stories would they tell you? With a tool like this, you no longer have to wonder. Now, you can finally find out.